Standing with his back to the door, a stern Ampani officer stares blankly at the piece of paper in his hands. With a few low snorts, he appears to reread it several times, each time getting to the end with a slow shaking of his head and then staring blankly at it again. Finally, he folds the paper up and walks over to his desk, still acting as if you were not there. He reaches into a pocket of his coat and pulls out a small object, which suddenly begins to burn on one end. Placing the folded paper into the tiny flame, it catches on fire, and he holds firmly as it quickly turns into black ash. As the flame reaches his hand, he drops the fiery ash to the floor, and with a sudden stomp transforms the carbon residue into a flurry of flying wisps. Then he looks up and stares you in the face. With a voice stout and calm, he begins to speak.
I am sending you on a special mission. It will be very dangerous, but it is a dangerous game we play. We have intercepted one of the terrain shuttles, and upon inspection discovered it full of terrain cells. Fertilized terrain cells in incubation, which can only mean that the terrain have long-term plans to infest this part of the galaxy. The terrain are a hideous lot, laying their eggs which eventually hatch into entire colonies, soon decimating all other life forms and transforming a bountiful world into a cavernous network of barren waste. They think of nothing else save spawning their own kind throughout the universe, and they must be stopped. I want you to stop them. You will have to infiltrate their established network far to the northwest in a cluster of abandoned ruins. There must be a queen there, producing the eggs. They would keep her quite protected. You must find her and destroy her. I am sending you because our own forces are far too weak here to try any kind of direct assault, and no Umpani could possibly infiltrate them by subterfuge. But this is how you might be able to succeed where we cannot. The Terang and the Umpani empires have made a declaration of war. Conflict on a galactic scale, and this is only the beginning. You must seek out the Terang stronghold and destroy the Queen. I have a special weapon which I'm going to send with you. It is the only one we have, so you must use it carefully. But it is powerful enough to destroy the Queen and her spore. Wait until you are close enough to use it, and then get out as fast as you can. Good luck on your mission. I, the Umpani Federation, and worlds we have not yet dreamed of are counting on you to eliminate the Terang invasion. Remember, duty, power, victory.
Suddenly, there is a blinding explosion. Picking yourselves up from the floor, you can feel the earth move underfoot as more explosions rip the surrounding areas outside the command post. Looking into the rubble of the general's headquarters, you see an arm protruding from the debris. Quickly digging into the fallen stones, you uncover his bloody and ripped body. Gazing down upon him, you know that his time is close at end. With a straining gasp, he chokes a whisper.
Duty, power, victory.
And then the Umpani general is still and breathes no more. Soon the explosions cease, and you can hear the sounds of Umpani soldiers shouting orders and the sounds of the dying and wounded. The explosion that hit the command center has blasted the side away, and you can see into the din outside. There is smoke, confusion, and scattered Umpani everywhere.